I started photography about 2 years ago. I'm able to be creative. It's peaceful being out there with all the animals, just walking in nature.
He's very caring and kind. He's very considerate of others. He's very, very helpful. If I need something, he's always offering to help. Easton has had a lot of trauma from his past. There was like domestic violence, and we lived in shelters. His dad was emotionally and verbally and sometimes physically abusive with him.
I was having troubles dealing with my emotions. Didn't want to talk to people. In school, would hide under desks, like antisocial behaviors, I guess.
He'd scream and yell, and sometimes he would threaten to harm himself and say that he wished he was dead. But he was like 10, 11. So he was referred to the MASST program through his elementary school.
MASST stands for the Multi-Agency School Support Team. We're an early intervention school-based program that works with children between the ages of 5 to 12 that are exhibiting negative behaviors. It's a partnership between the Calgary Police Service, the City of Calgary, the Calgary Board of Education, the Calgary Catholic School Board, and Alberta Health Services.
So when I first met Easton, I brought him kind of a gag gift that he didn't know anything about. It was
An envelope that said rattlesnake eggs.
and I had a little a thing inside where it was twisted up where when he opened it, it would sound like a rattlesnake.
And it like really scared me, and I started crying.
He actually had to contact his mom and say, listen, this was just a joke.
That's like one of my biggest memories.
It was a good way to break the ice, yeah.
Just not initially.
Yes. Mike and I would meet with him weekly, and we would work on his emotional regulation skills and coping skills.
If another adult was talking to you, that it would feel more like a punishment, where this doesn't. It's more fun, and you're like wanting to open up because it's engaging and you like trust them.
They provided a tutor for Easton. They set him up with going to camp in the summertime.
Eventually, we started alternating visits with one of our clinicians. Then together, we referred him to psychiatry.
He was able to learn skills on being able to identify when he was starting to get worked up. And I was able to also recognize what Easton's triggers were and kind of just cue him. Be like, hey, Easton, like I noticed that you're starting to get really upset.
You don't know how to deal with these emotions because you're young, and then they can affect you into your later life as an adult. In 2023, I graduated high school. They came to my grade 12 graduation. It meant a lot having them there because they didn't have to be, since they weren't working with me anymore, but they still keep in contact because they really care about the people they work with.
That was a huge honor, and the best part was before he walked the stage, he made an announcement thanking Leanne and Mike for helping him graduate from school.
That moment there, we almost felt like a proud uncle and aunt or something like that. I don't want to see grandma and grandpa because we're not that old, but
Nice to meet you, brother. Nice to meet you.
Easton.
Easton, welcome, brother. And so you're interested in policing?
Yeah.
So
I would really like to join CPS because of Mike and Leanne. I want to pass it on, like what they did for me.
this program is going to give you an opportunity to connect with other people that are interested. You're going to learn more about the application process. You get
He wanted to pay it forward and help out other people's like we had helped him out.
Just unbelievable.
Yeah, that was just amazing.
Very proud.
He had so many barriers and challenges at an early age, but he was able to overcome all of them and become the successful young man that he is today.
Dude, you're like grease lightning. Good job, my man.
Thank you.
Good job, brother.
MASST didn't cost us anything, which is pretty incredible, that like the service that they provided and all the like connections that they had.
The Calgary Police Youth Foundation, they make a program like MASST possible with their funding. It's a success, it really is.
What they did for Easton, what they did for our family, I can't ever repay that. And I think, I'm very thankful to them.
I'd like to say thank you for like being there when I needed them, having MASST come in and help kids deal with these emotions. that has really helped me in my life, and maybe I wouldn't have graduated high school, or I just probably wouldn't be where I am today.